All right. Let's get right into this. Welcome to the very first episode of No Holds Barred, the most unfiltered, uncensored wrestling podcast out there. And if you know us, you already know we don't hold anything back. I'm Tyler Jayson, and alongside me is my so-called better half, my former ROV colleague, my former rival, and my half-brother, the Montana Miracle himself, Jackie J.
Yeah, you're damn right, Tyler. And listen, we didn't plan on starting this podcast under these circumstances, but here we are. Fired from ROV, out on our asses. And why? Because apparently, some people can't handle a little dark humor at a Royal Rumble party.
That's right. If you're looking for apologies, you're in the wrong damn place. But if you want to hear the real story, why Adam Harris showed us the door, well, you came to the right place.
Damn right. So sit back, strap in, and get ready, because we're going to break this whole thing down. What happened, how it went down, and where we go from here. This is No Holds Barred, and we're just getting started.
They grapple with the issues, head to head, breaking down the walls, no words misread, chasing dreams and truth they've led. In the ring of talk, no one's misled. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. From the ropes to the mics, they're roaring loud. Echoes in the air, drawing a crowd. Their stories climb mountain proud, taking on the world, voices unbowed. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray.
All right, let's get this rolling. First things first, on this podcast, I'm dropping the Jackie J name. That's for the ring. Here, I'm Jack Jayson, because that's who I really am. No gimmicks, no character, just me, raw and unfiltered.
Yeah, that's honestly probably for the best. Because let's be honest, this isn't the ROV locker room or any locker room. This is our space now. And speaking of that, man, what the hell way to start, huh? We literally just formed the Legion. We were ready to take over, and then boom, by the end of the night, we don't even have jobs anymore.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We're standing in the back thinking, damn, we finally got something good going. We got the Legion. We got a vision. We got plans. And then, one stupid-ass night, a couple of jokes that apparently crossed the line, and just like that, ROV wipes us off the map.
I mean, the irony of it all, the Legion was supposed to be about dominance, about a force that couldn't be stopped, and now it lasted 24 hours. Sorry, it lasted less than 24 hours. We didn't even get to have our first match as a team, as the Legion. Hell, we barely got our entrance music finalized before they pulled the rug out from under us.
And that's the part that pisses me off the most, man. You mean to tell me that everything we busted our asses for, everything we built in ROV, just gets erased because of a couple of dark humor jokes at a party? No warning, no conversation, no, hey, maybe don't do that again. Just straight up cut from the roster like we never even mattered.
Exactly, Jack. Exactly. And you know what? I do get it. I do. Companies, leagues, businesses, they have an image to maintain. But let's not act like we were the first people in this industry to say something off color. Hell, some of the biggest names in professional wrestling have done way worse, and they still got their paychecks. Can we take a look at Hulk Hogan, please?
Oh, no doubt, Tynan. But nah, not us. They needed an easy fix, an easy way to look like they were taking action, and we were the scapegoats. And that stings, man. We weren't some throwaway jobbers, we were invested. We were building something. We did build something! And just like that, poof, gone.
And the craziest part is we were literally about to take over. The Legion wasn't some half-baked idea. This was going to be a real movement. We had the look, the attire, the gear, we had the presence, we had the name, we had the logo, we had the mentality. But now none of it fucking matters. It's just another what could have been.
Yeah, and that's the part that really eats at me. We weren't fired because we weren't good enough. We weren't fired because we were a failed experiment. We were fired because someone, somewhere got upset, and ROV needed an easy fix. That's the reality.
And now the question is, where do we go from here?
Welcome aboard Pizza Hut, where our legendary pan and stuffed crust pizzas will fly you to a world of flavors. Taste an all-American pizza sauce, juicy pepperoni, and farm-fresh mozzarella to discover America's mega pepperoni. Or explore the creamy pesto sauce, chicken and mushrooms in the French creamy chicken mushroom. Fly far above the rest in taste and variety with 5 new pizzas. And thank you for flying, Pizza Hut.
Well, before we go any further, I might as well get this out of the way too. Just like Jack here, I'm leaving Tyler Jayson in the ring. From here on out, I'm Tynan McDonald, because that's who I really am. No scripts, no gimmicks, just me.
Damn right. This show isn't about playing a character, it's about who we really are. And right now, who we really are is 2 guys who just got their careers wiped out over what was essentially a joke that hit the wrong ears.
Yeah, Jackie. And that's what we're going to get into right now. The actual context of what went down at the Royal Rumble viewing party. Because people are running wild with rumors, acting like we were up on stage making a stand-up special about tragedy. So let's just lay it all out.
Yeah, let's clear the damn air. Because what people don't realize is that this whole thing started with other guys in the locker room making dark jokes first. And what were they joking about? 9/11.
Exactly, Jack. We're sitting there watching the Rumble. There's, a few drinks sitting around. We're all drinking. We're all having a good time. And some of the guys are cracking jokes about 9/11. Not just some random comments. I'm talking full-blown laughing at memes, internet memes, making punchlines about the recent plane crashes that's been happening all over TikTok and the news or whatever, the whole deal. And the thing is, it wasn't awkward. Nobody was clutching their pearls. It was just guys shooting the shit, making dark humor jokes like they've done a million times before.
And listen, we've been around this business long enough to know that locker rooms are brutal. The way these guys talk, if you put a mic in half the people at that party, they'd be fired before us. But no, we were the ones who went too far. And you want to know what too far was?
Yeah, this is where it gets ridiculous. I thought I'd get people laughing if I sparked a humorous debate about the Holocaust. Yes, the Holocaust. Hear me out. I wasn't making fun of it. I was just playing devil's advocate. I literally said, you ever think about how the Jews could have won if they revolted? I mean, there were more of them than Nazis at the concentration camps. Imagine if they just fought back. What would have happened?
And that's what made the whole room stop. Like that was the line, not the 9/11 jokes, not the memes, but me and Tynan asking what if about a historical event.
Right? And I get it, I do. People can get sensitive about stuff like that. But come on, it was a debate, not an attack on anyone. It wasn't hateful, it wasn't malicious. But apparently that was strike one.
Strike two came when I, jokingly I might add, called Disney's A Bug's Life a Holocaust movie. And listen, if you've seen it, you get where I'm coming from. The whole thing is literally about a small, oppressed group being exploited by a much stronger force, and then they revolt and take back their freedom. That's not even a stretch.
Yeah, it's not like you were saying, hey, Disney made a genocide movie for kids, everyone. It was literally just an observation, a joke. But apparently that was enough to send Adam Harris into full panic mode. That's when we got pulled aside, and before we could even process what was happening, bam! Contracts terminated. No discussion, no warning. You're out the door.
And here's the real kicker. None of the guys making 9/11 jokes got in trouble. Not one. It was just us. And that's what pisses me off the most. Either you're cool with dark humor, or you're not. You can't sit there and laugh at one thing, and then fire us for another.
So yeah, there it is. That's what got us fired. That's what ended our careers in ROV. 2 offhanded comments in a room full of people already making dark jokes about actual tragedies. That's all it took. And I'll be honest, strike 2 and strike 3 being the exact same thing to Adam Harris doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't put it past that guy to not be able to count past 10. The way he supports and grovels and absorbs every single thing Donald Trump puts out on the internet. I bet he would gargle Donald Trump's balls if he asked him to.
Damn, Tynan, I get it. Neither of us are supporters of our so-called president, but chill, dude. Anyway, instead of leading the Legion and making a real impact in ROV, we're sitting here doing a damn podcast, talking about how we got screwed. Funny how life works, huh?
Yeah, real funny.
But listen, we're gonna take a quick break here. Get our heads straight, maybe take a deep breath before we keep going. And when we come back, we won't be alone. We've got 2 special guests joining us. 2 guys who, just like us, got thrown out of ROV without warning. The voices of ROV. The guys who sat ringside and called the action on training grounds in chaos. Todd Michaels and Harris James. That's right. The commentators got axed too, and we're gonna sit down and talk about exactly why. So don't go anywhere. This is No Holds Barred, and we're just getting started.
Dinner, dinner, dinner. Every day you have to think of what's for dinner. Well, now Subway has a solution that is sure to please every person you have to feed for that last meal of the day. It's called Dinner Tonight. Every day after 4 p.m., Subway is offering a Dinner Tonight special, which includes 2 regular 6-inch subs, 2 bags of chips, and 2 21-ounce fountain drinks, all for just $11.99. This offer is available all day long on Sundays. Subway of Kodiak. Eat fresh.
Hi, this is Jack, founder of Jack in the Box. Is the caller there?
Mr. Box, Douglas Gopperts from Burger Week magazine.
Oh, hey, Doug. Doug's a respected fast food critic.
I recently dined on your sourdough jack combo.
And?
Perfection. The cheese, the jumbo patty, the golden sourdough bread, the French fries. Bravo.
Well, thank you.
However, I found the dessert a bit dry.
It doesn't come with dessert.
The candy, the white round candy with the happy face.
Was it wearing a scarf?
Yes, I believe it was.
Rosy cheeks? Fuzzy earmuffs?
Yes, that's it.
Douglas, you ate a holiday ball. We're giving one away free to customers who buy a sourdough jack combo. But they're not for dessert. They're for antennas.
Or a pencil.
Right.
Well, that's going to improve your score dramatically.
Excellent.
All right, we're back. And like we said before the break, we are not alone. Joining us now are two guys who, just like Jack and I, got the boot from Ring of Valor without so much as a goddamn warning. These guys were the voices of Ring of Valor. The ones calling every big match, every damn moment that mattered since they were contracted. And now they're sitting here with us because apparently Adam Harris and Ring of Valor decided their own commentary team was disposable too. So let's give a big welcome to the Terminated to Todd Michaels and Harris James.
Man, what a wild turn of events, huh? Glad to be here, talking about this, because I know we've all got a lot to get off our chests.
Yeah, it's good to see y'all again. Not exactly the circumstances we were hoping for, but hey, if we're going to be exiled from Ring of Valor, might as well tell the real story, right?
Damn right. So let's not waste any time. What the hell happened? Why are you two sitting here with us instead of still calling the action in ROV?
Well, first of all, Jack, Tynan, let me give the names to my and Harris's voices here. I'm Todd Michaels.
And I'm Harris James.
And to answer your question, Jack, Harris and I are here on your podcast instead of reviewing ROV's next match card because of the most bullshit reason I've ever heard in my life.
Oh man, really? I can't wait to hear this shit.
Oh yeah, it was real special. You want to know what he told us? He fucking said we can't afford to pay you.
Are you kidding me? So what? People are just expected to sit there and watch matches without any commentary? Just silence? Just wrestlers slamming each other with no one calling the action?
Apparently so, Jack. But hey, maybe they can just rip old WWE commentary stock audio and slap it over the matches. Hell, I'd love to hear Michael Cole shouting, "It's boss time!" over some random match in ROV.
Honestly, it's insulting. Commentary isn't just background noise, it's what brings matches to life. It's what makes moments matter. But instead of recognizing that, ROV tossed us out like we were nothing. And the worst part? We weren't even asking for some insane paycheck. We were just doing what we loved, and suddenly, that's too expensive for them?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's absolute nonsense. It's fucking bullshit. You mean to tell me that Adam Harris, that Ring of Valor, can afford to sign all these new talents every damn day? They can book Iron Survivors and King of the Rings and run shows, run training grounds, Warzone, Chaos, all this bullshit. But somehow the budget just wasn't there to keep the two guys who were literally telling the audience what's happening on the roster? What the fuck?
Exactly. They can sign more talent, put on these huge productions, but the guys actually calling the damn matches? Nah, screw them. And it's crazy because you two were literally the voice of ROV. When people heard ROV, they heard you guys. You can't just replace that overnight.
Well, apparently Adam Harris thinks you can. Maybe he'll just do the commentary himself. Can you imagine that? All right, guys. This is Adam Harris, and we got a... Oh, shit, I don't actually know any of these moves.
Yeah, or better yet, he just uploads the matches without any sound at all, just the crowd noise, like a bootleg indie show from 2002.
Hell, at this point, they might as well put the damn matches on mute and tell people to imagine the commentary. All right, folks, close your eyes and pretend there's someone actually hyping this up.
The bottom line, this is just another example of ROV and Adam Harris being a total mess. They want to run a major league promotion, but they're making bush league decisions. You don't just cut your commentary team and expect things to stay the same. It's like firing the referee mid-match and hoping the wrestlers will just figure it out.
Exactly. But you know what? This just proves that ROV never gave a damn about the people who actually built that company. First us, now you guys. Who's next? The production team? The camera crew? Hell, maybe they'll get rid of the ring itself to save some cash. Just wrestle on the floor, guys. We can't afford ropes anymore.
Honestly, Jack, that wouldn't surprise me at this point. But hey, their loss. We're here now, and we finally get to speak our truth.
Damn right, Harris. And now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about where we all go from here. Because if you think this is the end for any of us, you're dead wrong.
Computer, execute 12.4p operation.
Optimizing algorithm. Running encryption packet alpha. Night. Oh, I don't feel so good.
What is it, computer?
Is it hot in here? It feels hot in here. I feel a little clammy. I should lie down or something.
A computer with a virus? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
Those oysters Rockefeller were a mistake.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
O'Reilly.
It's O Rewards Member Appreciation Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Stop in today and check out store-wide savings plus earn double points on over 225 items. It's our way of saying thank you. If you're not already a member, sign up today during O Rewards Member Appreciation Month. It's fast, easy, and free. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And you know what else pisses me off? Harris and I didn't even get to commentate your last match in ROV. Your final match in that company, the big handicap hair versus hair match.
Oh yeah, and let's talk about why. Because of some ridiculous storyline whose conclusion is never going to see the light of day, where Tyler Jayson had supposedly banned us from commentary due to calling him out for attacking that referee in his match against Muerte Leyenda. Like, come on, that was obviously leading to something bigger down the road, but now it's all gone. And guess what? Nobody watching ever got an explanation for why we weren't at ringside for the biggest grudge match of your careers.
Right? And that's the part that really pisses me off. The ROV universe will never get an explanation why. I mean, look, I get it. Wrestling is storytelling. It's characters. It's long-term booking. Whatever. But the fact that this whole thing was supposed to be some big, slow-burning reveal, like, people were gonna find out later why you two weren't there, but now, since we all got canned, none of it matters. No explanation, no payoff, just a gaping plot hole that nobody in ROV is even gonna acknowledge.
And do you know what the worst part is? This is real-life consequences interfering and destroying an actual storyline that was put in place. And, in kayfabe, Tyler Jayson was supposed to be pissed off at Todd and, you, Harris, for trashing him on commentary, right? That's why he quote-unquote banned you from calling our match, the match between me and Jack. But in reality, Harris went and fired all of us. So now that storyline is just dead in the water with zero closure.
Hey, I didn't fire anyone, Tynan.
No, I meant Adam Harris, you jackass.
No, but you are right, Tynan. If you go back and watch your match with Jack, it's literally missing that element that makes it feel big. No one's out there hyping up the tension. No one's putting over the stakes. It's just a silent match.
Hell, people watching probably thought we just no-showed the event.
I mean, technically you did, but not by choice, And
the irony? That whole banning you from commentary angle was gonna lead to some kind of eventual payoff where you two got involved, exposing Tyler and screwing him over in a future match. But now? Nah, forget long-term storytelling. They just erased the entire thread.
Yeah, it's a huge waste. The kind of thing that makes you realize that at the end of the day, they don't care about continuity. They don't care about actually tying things together. They just move on like nothing ever happened. And that's what makes it so frustrating.
That's twice your voice cracked, Harris. Drink some water, buddy. Anyway, dude, we put in the work. You two busted your asses to make that feud feel real, and Harris and I, we were part of that. We weren't just voices in the background. We were out there calling the story, making sure the audience felt it. And now it's just lost. Like it never mattered. Like none of us ever mattered.
And that, my friends, is the biggest slap in the face of all. We weren't just fired from our jobs, we were erased. And all for some bullshit.
For nothing. That's the answer. Because to them, we were nothing. To Adam Harris, we were nothing.
Well, they're going to eventually realize just how wrong they were.
Well, I think we've said all there is to say about it. We got fired. We got erased. And at the end of the day, there's no changing that. But what we can do is make sure people know the truth.
Damn right, Jack. They can pretend that we never existed. They can try and wipe us off their history books, but they can't. My YouTube channel where I upload all of my matches, where all of your matches gets uploaded, Jack, they're still there. We're still here. We're still talking. And as long as we have this platform, this podcast, we'll make sure the real story gets told every damn time.
Yeah, and that's what this is all about now. We're not going to sit around anymore whining about what else we could have done in ROV. That's gone. What matters now is what's next. Because this podcast, this isn't some side project, some little hobby while we figure out our next move. This is the move. We're not going away.
Exactly, Jack. And look, let's be real here. We know why we're in this position. We made some jokes, pushed the wrong buttons, and Adam Harris, excuse me, Adam Harris didn't want to deal with the backlash. So lesson learned, I guess. We're not going to make that mistake again. Our dark sense of humor, we're just going to keep it to ourselves from now on.
Yeah, because let's be honest, we know who we are. We're never going to be the polished, family-friendly guys, and we're sure as hell never going to censor ourselves completely. But we also know now that the wrong joke at the wrong time can cost you everything. So moving forward, we keep the humor private, and we keep the truth public.
Smart move. There's a fine line between speaking your mind and stepping on a landmine, and unfortunately, you two found that out the hard way. But hey, now you've got a whole damn podcast to make sure your voices still get heard.
And I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to seeing where you guys go from here, and that goes for the Legion as well, because if there's one thing ROV forgot, the best stories don't end when the company fires you. They end when you decide they're over.
Damn right. Because we are just getting started.
So to everyone listening, strap in, because this is only the beginning. This is the No Holds Barred podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Stepping in the ring each and every day, talking life and fights with Tyler, Jayson. Jackie J drops truth bombs, no delays. Listen up, got stories blazing. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. They grapple with the issues head to head, breaking down the walls, no words misread, chasing dreams and truth they've led. In the ring of talk, no one's misled. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. From the ropes to the mics, they're roaring loud. Echoes in the